Join us on a virtual tour of 15 astounding natural wonders that will revive your sense of awe. From thundering waterfalls and jaw-dropping wonders to wildlife spectacles and dazzling light shows, experience sights so surreal they will take your breath away. These are the kinds of places that make you stop and wonder at how incredible our living planet truly is. Feel the roar of Iguazu Falls, catch the Serengeti migration, stand on the edge of the Grand Canyon. Let these jaw-dropping destinations inspire you to explore the beauty of our natural world. 15 natural wonders of the world you won't believe exist. Have you ever seen something so beautiful and so great that it completely took your breath away? Those are the jaw-dropping moments that make you stop dead in your tracks and say, "Wow!" From the world's largest mirror made out of salt that perfectly reflects the sky, to thundering waterfalls so powerful you can feel them miles away, to the greatest wildlife migration on the planet, we'll be taking you on an epic virtual tour to some of the most stunning destinations on Earth. These are the kinds of surreal places that leave you speechless, revive your sense of wonder, and create memories to last a lifetime. So get ready for a serious dose of wanderlust as we reveal the 15 greatest natural wonders the world has to offer. Just looking at photos or videos doesn't do these places justice. Number 15. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Imagine the ground stretching as far as the eye can see, covered in a perfectly flat, blindingly white surface. Now picture that endless white plain transforming into the world's largest mirror, flawlessly reflecting the sky and clouds above. This surreal natural wonder comes to life at Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, the planet's biggest salt flat. When it rains, the salt flat becomes an unbroken sheet of water, creating a dreamlike mirrored effect once the floodwater recedes. Be sure to time your visit just right to catch the reflections at their peak. The sheer size and perfect geometry of this natural mirror is a mesmerizing thing to behold. Number 14. Iguazu Falls, Argentina-Brazil border. Feel the roar and rumble miles before you even lay eyes on them. Follow the sound to discover one of the world's most massive and powerful waterfall systems, the mighty Iguazu Falls. Spanning nearly 3 kilometers in width and plunging over 275 separate falls, the sheer scale of Iguazu is astonishing. The clouds of mist and thunderous cacophony envelop you as you walk along paths overlooking the Cascades. Don't miss Devil's Throat, where the highest concentration of water plunges endlessly into the chasm below, leaving you awestruck at nature's raw power. The views from the walkways are easily among the most spectacular anywhere on Earth. Number 13. Yellowstone National Park, USA. Yellowstone holds a special place in the heart of America as the world's first official national park. And with all its crazy geothermal features, it's easy to see why it needed protecting. I mean, where else can you see explosive geysers like Old Faithful blasting water high into the sky at regular intervals? It's a constant reminder of the powerful geologic forces at work below the surface. Of course, the wildlife viewing is insane too. Bison, wolves, bears, oh my! Just remember to keep your distance and be respectful when spotting these wild beasts in their natural habitat. Number 12. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. These remote Pacific islands almost feel like another planet with all the unique animals found nowhere else on Earth. It's no wonder this is the place that inspired Darwin's theories of evolution. Marine iguanas can swim and dive underwater to feast on algae. Giant tortoises can live over 100 years there. Blue-footed boobies with their bright aqua feet? It's like a wildlife paradise. The snorkeling and wildlife encounters are so cool, but remember to be respectful of this fragile ecosystem. After all, we have Darwin's observations here to thank for advancing our understanding of nature. Number 11. Sahara Desert, Africa. As the planet's largest hot desert, the Sahara is a powerful example of nature's sheer scale and beauty. Miles upon miles of windswept sand dunes, carved rock formations, and unending horizons that will make you feel wonderfully small and insignificant. Trekking by camel allows you to explore this desert wilderness in style. Camping under the crystal clear night skies is an incredible experience too. As the sun sets, you feel like you can almost reach out and touch the blanket of stars above. Just make sure to plan your routes between oases so you don't get stranded. Number 10. Zhangjiajie National Park, China. Hovering ominously over the forest floor, thousands of narrow sandstone pillars stick straight up like giant natural skyscrapers in Zhangjiajie National Park. Known as the Avatar Mountains, this park was the inspiration for the floating Hallelujah Mountains on Pandora in the movie. An outdoor elevator whisks you 1,100 feet up for jaw-dropping views of these stone giants. Walking across the glass skywalks wedged between the pillars is not for the faint of heart. Pro tip: early morning is the best time to visit before the crowds arrive. Imagine stumbling upon cascading pools of stunning bright blue water flowing down shelves of pure white rock. It's like a magical wonderland brought to life. This is the cotton-like beauty of PPamukkale's terraced hot springs, created by mineral deposits from the warm waters. The aquamarine pools are irresistible. Go ahead and soak your worries away. But don't soak too long, as the calcium in the water can turn your swimsuit stiff and white. Number 8. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Seen from space, the Great Barrier Reef is a massive living rainbow, the only one visible from orbit. Diving in reveals why, with each vibrant coral neighborhood bursting with alien-like life forms. Snorkel through this 1,400-mile underwater metropolis, watching out for rays, sea turtles, and endless fish. Just remember to wear reef-safe sunscreen so we don't hurt the tiny coral polyps that built this wonder over millennia. Number 7. Northern Lights. There are some nature shows you just have to see live, and the Northern Lights is one of them. No photo can do justice to the moment those haunting veils of green and purple start shimmering across the night sky. It's like the heavens come alive before your eyes. Witnessing the aurora borealis firsthand in Alaska, Iceland, or Norway will send shivers down your spine. Just find a nice dark spot to settle in and let the cosmic dance begin. Don't forget to pinch yourself. The shifting, swirling colors are far more magical in real life. Number 6. Antarctica. Want to visit the coldest continent on Earth? Antarctica offers up some seriously once-in-a-lifetime sights. Icebergs the size of cities floating by, colonies of penguins huddling together against the cold, whales bursting through frigid waters. It's nature at its most primal and untouched. 90% of Earth's ice is concentrated here, leaving the landscape so pristine and expansive that you'll feel blissfully small and insignificant. Breathing that crisp, clean Antarctic air will make you feel alive in ways you didn't know possible. Number 5. Mount Bromo, Indonesia. Who's up for an adventure to a seriously epic volcanic wonderland? At Mount Bromo in Indonesia, you can hike right up to the crater of an active volcano that's constantly smoking and bursting. It is surrounded by a mammoth sea of volcanic sand, making you feel tiny against the enormity of nature. Trekking through the gloomy sand sea at sunrise, with the volcano looming massive and ominous above you, is an unreal experience. Standing on the crater's edge, you'll hear volcanic rumblings and smell sulfuric smoke as the earth breathes below you, a beyond radical experience. There's nothing more humbling than witnessing Mother Nature's raw power up close at Mount Bromo. Number 4. Grand Canyon, USA. Get your mind blown by one of America's most epic landscapes, Grand Canyon. This massive gash stretches 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep, with endless layers of rock revealing our planet's 2 billion year history. Hiking down the Bright Angel Trail immerses you in the dizzying scale. You've never felt smaller next to these soaring multicolored walls. Camping on the canyon floor along the Colorado River is an adventure of a lifetime under the stars. Make sure to catch the canyon igniting burnt orange and crimson at Hopi Point as the sun sinks below the horizon. Number 3. Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. Want to see a place that's straight out of a fairy tale? Then set sail for Ha Long Bay in Vietnam. This magical wonderland of over 1,600 jungle-topped islands rising from emerald waters seriously looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. As your boat weaves through the towering karsts, stop to explore wild caves with sparkling crystals and lagoons perfect for kayaking. The best part is soaking in views that seem impossible on Earth as the sun sets over the scattered islands around you. With breathtaking scenery and thrilling adventures, Ha Long Bay will capture your heart and imagination. This natural marvel is Vietnam at its finest. Number 2. Amazon Rainforest. The Amazon Rainforest is the ultimate jungle adventure, period. We're talking about exploring the world's biggest tropical rainforest that's home to the craziest creatures found nowhere else. We're talking about coming face to face with jaguars on a jungle hike, spotting sloths napping in trees, and hearing macaws squawking overhead. This place has 10% of all species on Earth. You can go piranha fishing, anaconda hunting at night, and see poison dart frogs that look like candy. Paddle down winding rivers to meet indigenous tribes to learn ancient traditions. Zip line through the canopy and feel like Tarzan. The Amazon lets you go wild and get back to nature in a way you never imagined possible. Number 1. Serengeti Migration, Tanzania. Do you want to see one of the most insane wildlife shows on Earth? Then you gotta see the Great Migration in Tanzania's Serengeti. We're talking over 1 million wildebeest and zebras all stampeding together across the savannah in search of new grass. From above, in a hot air balloon, it's just this massive, moving sea of animals as far as you can see. Driving next to the migration, you'll be in a real-life Lion King scene with the dust and noise. See them battling crocodiles as they cross rivers. Honestly, this raw, powerful event will give you chills. It's nature at its most awesome and emotional. An absolute bucket list experience. That's a wrap for our tour of the world's most surreal natural wonders. Let us know in the comments which incredible place stands out the most for you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to join our journey through nature's greatest creations.